Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, December 6, 2018. I'm Kelsey Lyle.
And I'm Bradley Adamson.
We've got some great news lined up for this week's edition of The Connection. On November 29th, ATC held a seniors dinner for family and close friends. Students from the Culinary Arts program and students from the Baking and Pastry program spent roughly 2 weeks preparing this event and put lots of time and effort into it. Seniors from the neighborhood and relatives of the school were invited to ATC to enjoy a meal and spend time with one another. Students from other locations were able to participate as well as helping to serve and bus tables. We even had the grade 9 students from Belleville come play some Christmas tunes on guitar. Principal Cameron says that this is a great community connecting event that brings together the whole school.
Just another reminder that if you need water, just raise your hands and one of the servers will try to help you as soon as they can, folks. This is one of the most important community connecting events that we have at the Arts and Technology Center for a couple of reasons. One, it's a great display of the culinary arts and baking and pastry programs, as well as it brings together the entire school who get out and volunteer and show what we do to the community. So this is a really big event for us because of that reason.
Students were working hard to assure that the event ran smoothly all night long, especially the culinary and baking ones. They served appetizers, the meal, desserts, and they finished it off with tea and coffee circling around the room. This year's senior dinner was a great success.
It
they
helps
had around
them
400
to
people
see
there.
the end result and to get some quick rewards for all the hard work that they do from the community, and they see that there's a bigger picture out there, not just classroom stuff. So,
yeah. Seniors seemed to love the event, and they spoke on their favorite parts.
I really enjoyed the food, but the music, the younger people that we're serving are very polite, and everybody seems to be having a wonderful time.
Well, I like the food, I like the friendship, the singing, sure, everything.
The students in the Applied Business program held their first winter market on December 1st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The morning started off with a pancake breakfast until the gymnasium and the activity center were open. Michelle Grant, the instructor for the Early Childhood Education program, shares more about how the students are at ATC involved.
I have students both from Early Childhood Educator program, from Aesthetics program, from hairstyling, and from automotive, all working together today to do some children's activities. So we're providing face painting, they're doing some nail art, and they're doing some children's crafts.
There were a wide range of different items at the vendors being advertised. Fernand Morin, students to give us more information about the market.
We have about 40 vendors here in the gym right now, just selling a bunch of homemade goods, crafts, pastries, just a bunch of stuff, and it's really nice to see everyone come together. This is the first winter market we've ever held here at ATC, but we are hoping to have this annually. On
December 4th, Glenlyon held their guitar band concert. The concert started with the electric guitar ensemble, who played some nice tuned Christmas music. The second group to go was the grade 10 concert band. They started with their part of the concert with a concert piece by Michael Sween and ended their position with John Higgins' The Bells of Christmas. The final to perform was a senior concert band. They started with the piece by Matt Conway and they ended their show with a song by Leonard Bestrin and Michael Sween. Andrew Erickson, who is electric guitar ensemble conductor, explains the reason for choosing these songs.
Start of the year, I like to do one kind of what's called a jazz standard, so that was Satin Doll. We also did a blues tune, DC Blues, which was unique in that it was actually written for an electric guitar ensemble. There's not a lot of pieces that are actually written for electric guitar ensemble, so I like to do one of those as well. And then the other tunes were just kind of fun to add in. Oil Como Va would kind of be considered another standard, a little bit of a Latin standard.
Dakota Collegiate had their annual winter concerts this week. Our reporter Halen Agasse has more on the story.
On December 4th, Dakota's guitar students performed in front of a large crowd. Inside the theater room at Dakota Collegiate, parents of students, DCI alumni, and people within the community came out to watch their winter concert. Not only did the guitar students play their instruments beautifully, but they also had a few students sing to some of the songs they performed. Rick Schultz says that they perform in different concerts throughout their school year.
Usually 2 concerts, one in the winter time, one in the springtime, and then we have numerous other things we do like the seniors night or the ELA dinner.
The next day, the choir ensemble also held their own winter concert. During one of their songs, Wood Smoke and Oranges, the students accompanied the choir with a drum and an ocarina. To finish off the night, the crowd joined the choir to a sing-along of Christmas songs. Pam Martinson says that the students put on a wonderful performance.
I'm thrilled with their performance. They did so well. I couldn't be happier. They worked really, really hard in the last few weeks, and they all had fun. They were smiling. They were all here, and they did a fantastic job.
Dakota Collegiate will be hosting another concert tonight at 7 p.m., featuring their jazz band. We hope to see you there. I'm reporting for The Connection. I'm Helen Agasser.
Archwood Elementary School has been getting creative with their intramurals. The school holds an e-sport league for both boys and girls. The league takes place at lunchtime once a week where they play games like Super Smash Bros. They also hold competitive tournaments in the league as well. Karen Dewfield, principal of Archwood School, says the esports can be a great substitute for regular intramural sports, such as basketball and volleyball.
Our music teacher, Melissa Burns, started esports about 3 years ago here at Archwood. It's a great activity for other kids to get involved in, something that's a little bit different than volleyball or basketball. A great place for kids to practice their skills, learn teamwork, and a real place to belong.
What do you think the benefits are for the kids participating in esports?
Well, they absolutely love it. They're learning about how to be part of a team, how to win gracefully, how to lose gracefully, how to practice, how to commit to something. So it's a really good experience for them.
Now we'll be giving it over to our sports anchor, Chad Newfield. Chad?
Thanks, guys. The broadcast media was at Investors Group Athletic Center this past Monday to live stream the 4A provincial volleyball finals for both boys and girls. Let's take a look at the girls' highlights first. Went up against the defending provincial champions, College Jean-Sauvé Olympians. In the first set, it was all Royals as they came out and dominated the Olympians. The Royals ended up winning the set by a score of 25-15, putting them up 1-0. In the second set, the Olympians would answer back with some big hits from their middle, power, and right side hitters. CGS would take the second set with a nice hit from Julia Arnold to tie the game up at 1 set apiece. In the following set, CGS would take control of the game and would add to their momentum they built in the second set. The Olympians would go up to 2-1. In the fourth set, the Royals put up a good fight by keeping it close, but in the end, it was all Jean-Sauvé. The College Jean-Sauvé Olympians win back-to-back championships. They claimed the 4A provincial title with a 3-1 win. Switching over to boys volleyball now, the Royals still had a chance to claim a championship. However, another Riel school division team was in their way. The Dakota Lancers would be their opponent, and the Royals knew they had to be at their best to win the 4A provincial crown. Behind early on, this little tip play was too much for the Royals. Dakota is down 19-17. Dakota keeps pushing in the first set. They hammer the ball down to make it 22-20. They finish off set number 1 with a serve that the Royals can't handle. The Lancers are up 1-0. Once again, the Royals dominate early. It's a great dig from the back line. They then set up for a big hit dead center of the Dakota court. Near the end of the set, Dakota comes back and ties this one up as Isaiah Olford with a huge play. A couple of plays later, Dakota has a 1-point lead. A great rally that comes back and forth. But it's all Dakota on the huge hit. The Lancer Nation has a lot to cheer about. Dakota goes up 2-0. The Royals battle back in the third set. It's a big block at the net, and they win 25-21. and trail by 1 going into the 4th. Dakota could do no wrong in the 4th set. They take control right from the get-go and take a comfortable lead. They continue to control the play and finish strong in this one. The Lancers win set 4 and take the 4A Provincial Championships. It's a 3-1 finish for the Lancers, and a sweep with both championships coming from the Riel School Division. And that's all that we have for sports. I'll now throw it back to our anchors, Kelsey and Brad.
And that's all we have for this week's newscast. Be sure to check out our social media and visit our website at LRSD.tv to keep up to date on our future events.
Thank you for tuning in to The Connection today. We'll be back for more news next week.